love in the building for you, man. I mean, you got people, tell me all the time how much, they love you. Because, with me, I tell everybody who want to listen, you're my favorite Raiders coach, since I've been alive. I didn't have a chance to, experience John Madden and stuff like that. And I like Gruden, but, something about you and that time that you had with the Raiders, man, it just meant a lot to me. Like, I'm sure I kind of looked at your reaction as my intro went on. I could tell it kind of had some memories for you. Some of those.
No doubt. And to me, I think our Raiders are heading in the right direction. Hopefully, and I know without a doubt, AP is going to make you forget Hue just a little bit, because
I don't know, but
they did a great job of keeping AB and giving him a chance to run that organization. I think it's heading in the right direction. He's going to do a sensational job. Get Raider Nation back behind him again. Get all of our Raiders back, and let's go win the championship.
Oh, I love it, man. I'm so glad you said that. So, do you have a relationship with AP, or do you know him, or how do you know him?
Absolutely, I know him. So AP was playing when I was at the Redskins. He was playing linebacker.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Way back to that, and just watching his career, him playing in the National Football League, winning Super Bowls at the Giants, and then watching his coaching career start, down in Long Beach Poly, and watching him in college, and then watching him now at the Raiders. Man, guy, I just see the tremendous growth in him. And he got that swagger. He's got that energy. He connects with people at a high level. And that's what the Raiders need, and that's what they deserve.
Man, you're so right, man. You're so right. And, and one thing that kind of, with the fans, I debate with my fans all the time. I think that's what kind of makes me different than some of the other content creators. Like, I'm one of them guys. You talk crazy to me, I'm gonna talk crazy back, and that's just how it is. You just gotta live with it. But there's a big debate whether, even though Jim Harbaugh didn't even get an interview with us, but a lot of people were kind of downplaying AP because they say he's quote unquote not an X's and O's guy. So from your standpoint, as a coach who's been a coach forever, what would you say to someone that says that X's and O's is all that matters as far as being a good head coach?
That's so untrue.
Yeah.
You can be the greatest X's and O guy and not be able to connect with your players, and you get nothing out of them. You know? What people are going to follow as the leader, they're going to follow his energy, his passion, his determination, his grit, because that just goes right down into your team. And I keep talking about AP because I remember him as a player. That's what he demonstrated.
Yeah.
Watching him as a head coach, it was the interim, and now he's the full-time head coach. That's what he demonstrated over those last 9 games. And you could see the whole energy of the football team change. So I kind of, debate with people. I mean, I was a head coach that had energy and could call plays. Those guys are far and few between. That's why everybody in the National Football League doesn't do it. But you got to have somebody who's a leader that's giving a message every day that the coaches and the players can follow. And it's obviously he's done a great job that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And and the thing is what I don't understand, and I'm not trying to throw dirt on anybody, but I mean, you would think Raider fans would understand, because we literally came from having a coach that was known for just X's and O's, but he couldn't necessarily connect with players. And we saw an immediate difference when AP got in there. And plus, we're talking about a guy who, people forget he was a captain for one of the best defenses that we've seen ever. And not only that same defense beat probably arguably the best offense that we've ever seen. That Tom Brady and Randy Moss, like, that was probably the best, at least during my lifetime. I don't think I've seen a better offense than that.
Right. No doubt. Well, the thing that he has is an advantage, and I think it's in every NFL player doesn't have it, right? Mm-hmm. He's very articulate. He's bright. He, like I said, a lot of energy and passion, but he knows because he has played.
Yeah.
He understands those players on a whole different level that some of the other players who hadn't, coaches, I should say, who hadn't played the National Football League understand. He can push and prod in areas that maybe a guy who hasn't played in the National Football League can. He can ask for other things because he knows what's deep down in there.
Exactly.
And he knows how to get it out. And so that's a skill.
Exactly.
And people don't understand that sometimes is greater than the other.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question in my mind that they got it right, that he's going to do some tremendous things. I love that Mark's letting him surround himself with really good coaches and people who are going to uplift him. Because at the end of the day, the bottom line is we want to have him be successful. We want sustainability of success for him so that our Raiders get back to where we rightfully belong, which is in those Super Bowls.